You're listening to the audio production of Second Chance at Sunshine Inn by Amy Clipston, published by Thomas Nelson and performed by Melissa Moran. In loving memory of Trudy, my aunt, my godmother, my friend, you will always be remembered as a blessing to our family. We miss you every day. Chapter 1. Everly gripped the door handle in the back seat of the gray Tahoe and consulted her phone. 4:18 p.m. Thunder rumbled, then rain began pattering on the SUV's roof. 90s alternative rock sang softly through the speakers while the wipers began their rhythmic humming. She took in the line of traffic in front of her and forced a smile despite the tightening in her belly. It's okay. I'm only 18 minutes late. It's not like it's an hour. Surely the attorney will understand. And if not, Mom will explain it to him. Her flight from Atlanta had been delayed, and now there was a rush-hour rainstorm. But surely she'd be there soon. This Uber driver seemed experienced. She could trust him to get her there safely and promptly. Her phone buzzed with a text message. Mom, are you close? The traffic picked up speed, rolling closer to 25 miles per hour now as the Welcome to Coral Cove sign came into view. They were making progress. Everything was going to be just fine. Everly, getting closer. A few more blocks. Mom, the receptionist said they'll give you another 10 minutes. If you don't make it, then we'll have to reschedule with the lawyer. Everly's leg bounced as she typed, Be there in 5. Scenery that had been the backdrop of her childhood came into view. Her elementary, middle, and high schools sat in a cluster not far from the library, main fire station, and town hall, and her head began to pound. It had been more than a year and a half since she'd been home. In fact, 2 Christmases ago was when she'd last seen her parents and her 2 siblings. And it had been more than a year since she'd hugged Alana, her godmother, favorite aunt, and confidant. But now Alana was gone. Everly tried to swallow the lump of grief that expanded in her throat. She and Alana had spoken just 2 weeks ago. Or was it a month ago? Why couldn't she remember? Their last conversation came into focus in her mind, a discussion about the nonprofit they wanted to start together. As a traveling neonatal intensive care unit nurse, Everly had met plenty of parents who struggled to make ends meet while their children stayed in the NICU. For a long time, she'd
Sample complete. Ready to continue?